progress. Hello everyone, this is Habtamu. I'm from Ethiopia. In this presentation, I'm going to share with you the experience of our project on conflict prevention and peace building through heritage. The project targets 3 regions in Ethiopia, namely Afar, Oromia, and Somali. The communities in these regions are pastoral and agro-pastoral. They share socio-cultural and social cohesions. But due to scarcity of natural resource and political instability in the area, the interboundary conflict or inter-ethnic conflict is a common phenomenon that resulted in lack of peace and stability in the area. The consequence of this conflict has created internal displacement of more than 1 million people and disrupted the social cohesion and the social relationship of the community. But the good thing is that these communities have the golden opportunity on their hands to resolve their disputes and manage conflicts. This is called the indigenous institution. Indigenous institutions plays a significant role and there are effective ways for handling of conflicts in general in Africa and particularly in Ethiopia, and are still functional. So the most common traditional institution in our operational areas are the Guma system, Sinke's institution in Jarsuma from Oromia, Ugas and the Burti from Somali, Madda and the Mablo from Afar. So as compared to the formal justice system, the traditional institutions are mostly advantageous and benefited for the local community because they are highly accepted and respected by the community. They are deeply rooted in the culture of the society, so that is easily accessible for the community. They ensure the real social reconciliation and justice for the conflicting parties. So for this presentation, I would like to share with you the experience of Guma from the Oromia region. Guma is a traditional system used for conflict resolution and reconciliation. It's a part of traditional laws of the Oromo people under the Gada system. It has its own structure and also procedures during the reconciliation process. So there are also the cases that can be seen under the Guma system, like killing of person, damage of personal properties and resources, killing of indigenous wildlife, and the cutting of indigenous trees are the most common one. So for conducting the reconciliation through the Guma system, the Guma leaders follows 3 different phases. The first phase is conflict escalation phase. Conflict escalation phase, in this case, the Guma leaders plays a significant role by controlling the expansion of this conflict from individual levels to the clan level, and they stabilize the situation of conflicts. So, and also they convince both parties to come into negotiation and through the Guma system. So this can be confirmed by the Guma leaders by taking and giving one awalcha. One awalcha means like funeral service costs. So both parties, if both parties refuse not to to do this one, this indicates that both parties are ready for revenge. So the Guma leaders ensures first this in this step they ensures the willingness of both parties. And the second phase is resolution phase. In this phase, the Guma leaders organize the first meeting with the leaders of the clans representatives, and they investigate the case, what is the cause and the effect of the conflict, and also they make negotiations in between the clans leaders or clan representatives. And then they after they identify the issues, they deliver the decision or the punishment on the offender family. So this can be done by slaughtering the presented ox and a cow together. And then this phase is mainly focused on the reintegration of the socio-psychological effects. The last phase is reconciliation phase. It is last appointment for making reconciliation between the at family level. So in this phase, the offender appears for the first time, and both families see each other for the first time. And then on this ceremony, the offender family presents honey and the milk, and then the Sinke or the Sinke leader, she feeds both the offender and the victim's family, and again the offender feeds the victim's family. So this feeding process is called fichata. Finally, they hand over the decided number of cattle or as a compensation. And finally, the Guma leaders announce the final social reconciliation by saying that starting from today, the offender has a right to participate in any social and cultural events, and all parties have the right to sell and buy their products in the market and to send their children in the school. So the Guma system plays a significant role in reintegrating the social relationship with the conflicting parties by ensuring justice and creating mutual trust, and also by rehabilitating the psychological traumas of the conflicting parties. It plays also in preventing and stabilizing the political violence by making reconciliation between the government and the protesters. Thank you for your attention. Heritage for Peace.